If you thought Project 2025 was just about replacing some bureaucrats or shaking up the government, you haven't read the second half. This isn't just a plan. It's a purge, a reprogramming of America. And the worst parts haven't even happened yet. Let's talk about what's still to come. 1. Mandatory military service, or something like it. Project 2025 promotes national service, but critics say it's just a rebranded draft. With Trump's increased military buildup and calls for discipline in young people, don't be surprised if enlistment stops being a choice. 2. Surveillance State 2.0. The plan calls for a robust internal security strategy. What does that mean? Expanded facial recognition, cell phone tracking, and targeting dissent. Under Trump, surveillance of protest groups has already ramped up. This takes it full dystopia. 3. Replacing federal judges with ideologues. Project 2025 aims to reshape the judiciary with far-right judges who won't obstruct the president. Trump already packed the courts once. Now imagine him with a blueprint to do it faster, and without apology. 4. Dismantling public health agencies. Remember the CDC and NIH during the pandemic? Project 2025 calls them bloated, political, and replaceable. The goal? Strip their authority, cut funding, and let states opt out of federal guidance. Trump's disdain for science isn't going away. It's becoming policy. 5. Full-scale war on reproductive health. It's not just about banning abortion. Project 2025 wants to cut funding to any clinic that offers contraception, reproductive education, or even mentions abortion. Under Trump, red states are already testing these waters. Now imagine it nationwide. 6. Criminalizing protest. The next chapter of Project 2025 treats protest as potential domestic extremism. Peaceful dissent could soon be reclassified as a threat to national security. We've seen this language before, in authoritarian regimes, not democracies. 7. Turning education into a morality police force. Project 2025 proposes a return to moral instruction, code for religious indoctrination, sex ed out, evolution theory questioned, critical thinking replaced by obedience. And the Department of Education? It becomes the Department of Indoctrination. 8. Eliminating labor protections. Say goodbye to the Department of Labor as we know it. The plan seeks to decentralize labor protections, which means cutting OSHA, weakening minimum wage enforcement, and letting corporations self-police. 9. Aligning U.S. foreign policy with Christian civilization. Diplomacy rebranded as religious expansionism. Project 2025 suggests America should support governments that align with Judeo-Christian values. That means more alliances with far-right regimes and isolation from secular democracies. 10. Dismantling the Federal Reserve. Yeah, this one's buried deep, but it's there. Project 2025 supports auditing and ultimately replacing the Federal Reserve with a system that puts monetary policy directly in the hands of elected officials. Translation: economic chaos by executive whim. Project 2025 isn't about reform. It's about control of bodies, of belief, of the ballot. It's not conservatism. It's consolidation. And it's moving fast. If you think you'll have time to resist later, you won't. Later is being written right now. Which of these scares you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to help more people understand what's happening before it's too late, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who still thinks Project 2025 is just policy talk.